Hey guys, this is John Watts. I wanted to share with you this video about filing an answer in small claims court in Alabama. And we've talked about this conceptually, but I wanted to show you the actual form answer rather than just talking about it. And so if you Google Alabama Administrative Office of Courts, or you can go to alicourt.gov, that takes you to this main site here. And then we come down to e-forms, and then it'll open up another window. Then you want to go small claims, and then defendant's answer, because if you've been sued by Portfolio Recovery or Midland Funding, Calvary, SPV, LVNV, whoever this debt buyer, debt collector might be, then you're the defendant. They're the plaintiff. They're the ones that file the suit. You're the defendant. And so you click on this. Now, when you're served with a copy of the lawsuit, you should get this, and it should already be filled out with the case number, the county, who the plaintiff is, your name, your address. But maybe you don't get it for some reason, or even before you're served, maybe you want to file an answer, then you can find it online. And what I really want to focus on, and we've talked about this in other videos, but just have you look at this section right here, where it's saying, look, you have 4 options. Select one of these. So option A, if this was true, you just check the box, put an X if you're doing this with a pen. Say, I do not live in this county, and it's not for work done in this county, therefore transfer it to my home county. So you live in Jefferson County and you're sued in Shelby County. You say, well, I didn't take out this debt in Shelby County. I shouldn't be sued in Shelby County. Well, then you can ask that it be moved to Jefferson County. Now, if you do this, then at least if you want to follow this form, they don't want you doing anything else, because what they'll do is, unless they disagree with you, they'll transfer the whole case, and then the process starts over. In other words, then in that new court, you'll be asked to file an answer. I'll tell you this, we very rarely do this. Frankly, there's not much difference in the courts, and so, but it is an option for you. Now, B, I can tell you we've never done. I've never recommended this to anybody, but if you think it applies to you, you could do. And here's the deal. Option B is I admit everything in the statement of claim. Statement of claim is the complaint or the lawsuit against you. And I do not want a trial. This means you consent to a judgment for the amount claimed plus court costs. So you're saying, I agree to everything. Enter a judgment against me and start garnishing my wages, my bank account, put a lien on my house, sell my house in a sheriff's sale, whatever it might be. And sometimes people say, well, I know I owe Synchrony Bank or Capital One Bank, so I guess I owe Calvary or Midland or Portfolio. But here's the thing, and we talked about this in a lot of videos, they have to prove they own the debt. Not just that you owe it, but that they own it. And unless they've proven to you that they own the debt, and I've been doing this for over a decade, defending these types of lawsuits, handle hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these, I've not seen them prove that they own it. But if you feel like they do, that they have proved that, then you check box B, but otherwise you would not check box B. Box C says, well, I owe some, but not all. Again, with a debt collector, a debt buyer suing you, how do you know you owe them any money if they haven't proven to you that they own the debt? Because if they don't prove they own the debt, you owe them nothing. Just like you don't owe me your mortgage payment or your apartment rent, because I don't own that debt. And so box D is what normally is checked. I deny I'm responsible at all. This will set the case for a trial. So it's you saying, hey, Portfolio, Midland, Calvary, I do not agree that I owe you any money. I want a trial, and then you can prove your case against me. So then it says, look, if you check box C or D, then explain the reason. Most people would put this. I do not owe the plaintiff any money. And maybe you put the statute of limitations has expired, depending on the timing of everything. But this first part is what we put when we file answers. Now, I can't tell you what you should do. I'm just giving you some ideas here to think about. But if you say, I do not owe the plaintiff any money, the key is the plaintiff there. So that's Midland, Portfolio, Calvary, whoever it might be. You're saying, I don't owe them any money. Now, you're not saying that you don't owe on the Synchrony debt or the Capital One debt or whatever it might be. You're just saying they didn't sue me. This debt buyer, this debt collector sued me, and I don't owe them any money. And then you would sign it, and put your address if it's different from what's up here. But again, normally all this will be filled out. And then you take it to the clerk's office, file it. I'd take another copy, have them stick it in a little machine. It puts a stamp filed on there, a date, so you know that you filed your answer in time. And then it's best to send a copy of that to the other side. They'll get it electronically, but good to just send it to them directly by mail also. And then we have other videos that talk about the whole process, when will you get your trial date, things like that. I just wanted you to see this actual document here. And so if you haven't been served, but maybe you're getting letters telling you you've been sued, which you really shouldn't, but if you are, at least you would have an idea of what the answer will look like. And again, we get to this by, you can either Google it or just go straight to alicourt.gov. Come down here to eForms. And it's going to give you all these forms, and then you say small claims, and then answer. And so that's where we were. So I hope that that's helpful to you. If you're outside of Alabama, obviously you wouldn't use the Alabama answer, but just look in your own state. You may have something similar where your state has put together a form type answer for small claims or whatever it's called in your particular state. But if you're in Alabama and you have questions about this, you're sued by a debt collector, a debt buyer, feel free to give us a call, 205-879-2447. That's 205-879-2447, or you can reach us at alabamaconsumer.com. And I hope that this is helpful. Thanks for watching this video. And if you like this video, and we're going to start having a bigger variety of videos on all sorts of topics. And so feel free to subscribe, and that way, as the videos come in, as one catches your attention, you can be able to watch that, and we sure appreciate you doing that. Take care. Bye-bye.